girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me.
Hi, if you are seeing this, it means my book, Everything Was Here But You, is out now. This book touches on love, loss, grief, and the weird feeling that something is missing when you're building your beautiful, big, accomplished dream life. Check it out now. I'm sure you will find something in this book that you can relate to, and I hope it feels like a huge hug. You can get it now on Amazon and barnesandnoble.com. Mwah!
Hey everyone, today I'm joined by literally the prettiest person on earth. Hi Mallory, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, I'm talking to you. You're literally my author bestie. That's how I have you in my phone. Mallory author bestie with the little heart envelope emoji.
I love that so much. I feel the same about you, as you know.
We're just girlies, literally. But being an author
Girl,
is so hard. Like, I don't even know how I found you, but I'm really glad I did because you inspire me so much. Like, something I've learned is no one's going to promote your writing the way you are. Like, I have days where I'm like, I don't want to post on Instagram. And then I'm like, okay, also, I don't have a team yet. So no one's going to be posting that for me.
right.
Like, it's on me to show up.
Oh, you do such an amazing job, though. Seriously, I'm like, how is she everywhere all at once? I need to learn from her.
I'm gonna cry because you do such an amazing job. Like, your little videos on TikTok, everyone should go follow her TikTok. If you want to drop it, you totally can.
Oh my gosh, I appreciate you. I think it is just like Mallory Huffstetler author on there.
Okay, I'll drop in the comments. But I love your like, I don't know wherever you record, it's like so cute with the lighting and like you always just look so glowy. And I literally was like, I saw all your features and I'm like, she's literally the most gorgeous human on earth. Like, I need to tell you that. So in one of our last text messages, I literally was like, do you realize how pretty you are?
I'm literally dying because I'm like, I'm literally sitting in front of the most beautiful human on earth, like inside and out. So I'm like, enough about me. What do you mean?
Oh, I love you. You're literally like such a big sister to me. You don't even realize. So I'm excited to talk to you. Like, you're so cool. You do hair, you write, you drop books. Like, you literally have done so many cool events. I'm just like, you're everywhere. What do you mean? I need to just, I need to pull up, like, just in Florida for
You
you.
should, please. I know it's crazy that I moved here from Florida. Like, we actually were so close before we met.
I know.
What is up with that?
What do you mean? That's so rude. The universe really was rude for that. But okay,
Truly.
introduce yourself and then we'll get into my fun little questions. I'm so excited to talk to you. Oh my God, I can't wait. I love how
I'm
I'm
so
so excited to talk to you, but
sorry.
I've literally already spoke to you. But anyways.
No, I just adore you. Okay, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat the first part?
I said, I love that I said I'm excited to talk to you when I literally have already spoken to you.
Oh my gosh, I know. I actually can't believe this is the first time that we're talking because I feel like
We've
I've
only-
talked to you times. I mean, like we text, obviously, but like in person, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, introduce yourself. Mallory's cool, guys. Listen to her little spiel because you need to realize how cool she is.
Hi, friends. One thing you're gonna realize is I'm really awkward, so me introducing myself never goes well. But hi, I'm Mallory. Like Rye said, I do hair, I write poetry. I'm currently working on a novel. I also created a coloring book for adults about girly cryptids. So I am just a very multi-passionate human being, and I am super obsessed that I get to meet friends like Rye every day through all of these things.
I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna sit in the corner. And the fact that you also have dyscalculia, like, what are the hell? What are the odds? What are the odds about
Dude,
that?
I was like, I feel so seen the whole time I was reading your book. I was like, oh my gosh, where was she when I was a teenager? Because I would have been like, okay, like we're on the right path. Like I feel so seen.
No, that is like the sweetest compliment ever. Because like I feel like you healed me when you told me that. And also like they make math literally the root of everything. But like I can't do math properly, but I can write books, and like I'd rather have that over everything.
Exactly. Exactly.
All the hot girls like writing. I don't know what you guys are talking about with the math and this and that.
Hot girls don't know how to do math and I don't make the rules. So,
Exactly. I don't even care. Like, what do you mean like math is a thing? Because like writing, at least you can apply to real life. Who's gonna have to do math in the middle of the grocery store? Like, You can think
No, literally.
in the grocery store, and that's important.
Also, they lied. We do have calculators in our pockets, so it's fine.
Literally, and we have Chat GPT. Like the amount of times I'll be like, Chat, how do I do this?
Like, chat, tell us,
Like,
how
please,
do I solve this equation?
literally, literally, like, what do you mean? They didn't realize it was gonna be this advanced.
They did not.
Okay, Mallory, your book is called Her Saturn Returns. Do you want to talk a little bit about what a Saturn return is and where that title came from within your life?
My favorite thing to yap about. So, Saturn return, if you're not familiar, is when Saturn returns to the same spot in the sky as the day that you were born. And this can happen, it happens every 30 years. So, it can happen starting at age like 27. You can kind of Google and figure out exactly when yours starts. I'm clearly God's favorite. So, mine started in 2020.
Period.
So, we were like, let's go through all the trials and tribulations. But what it means in your personal life, though, I just like to think of it as like everything you've ever thought you believed in is going to kind of like flip itself upside down, and you're going to start questioning everything
Ooh,
and just things that don't belong in your life, and you've been probably holding on to just out of obligation will just like see its way out in nice ways and violent ways and everything in between.
that's scary, but like also healing in a great way.
It's very healing. Like afterwards, you will be like, okay, like that really sucked, but I understand why it had to happen.
And that's beautiful. Like, I don't know, it's almost like cleaning your house because if you keep like unnecessary junk in your house, then your house is gonna give you bad energy and it's gonna be filled with things you don't need anymore. And when you clean it out, you make space for new. You know what I mean?
Literally, I feel like you're in my brain because I was just going to say it's like housekeeping for your life and moving on into that next chapter.
It's
Like,
the author in us. It's literally the author in
yeah.
us. So, how did you know when your Saturn return was happening that you wanted to like release a little poetry book about it, or is that something that came later on?
So the crazy thing is, I kind of started writing this book. I mean, maybe for like 2 years. And it was kind of like towards the end of the collection. I kept hearing about a Saturn return. I had no idea what it was when I was going through it whatsoever. But let's see, SZA released a song called Saturn.
An Ariana Grande song too, Saturn Interlude.
Yes, Ariana Grande. I heard it on there, and then also Casey Musgraves on her Deeper Well song. And I was like, oh, that's what I've been going through. So then it just kind of like all came together.
It's so healing. I love that. And I love that like when you're a writer, other artists can inspire you. Like Taylor Swift inspired a chapter of my new book that you have. You'll probably realize it and later.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But it's like it's so cool how like you can find different forms of art and then it's like boom, this is a book chapter now.
Yes, I know it's crazy. Like, I love to, like, this is actually advice I got from a writer friend is just to listen to a song on a loop if you're trying to like get through a scene or something. And it's almost kind of like your story flows out with the beats of the song.
So
So,
beautiful.
I'm with that.
Okay, I love this question. I feel like it's going to make you laugh. As someone who literally works with transformation every day through hair, do you feel like hair changes and life changes go hand in hand?
Ooh, absolutely. I feel like I've been doing so many like big chops and color transformations. And it's kind of like when the sun comes out, we're ready. Like we're ready for that change. We're ready to feel good again. So yeah, I definitely feel that people like to change their hair with the seasons of life for sure.
I don't know, like when my hair looks bad, like if my roots go dark suddenly, I'm just like not happy. And I think that's truly such a like tie in. I don't know. It just really like fucks with your confidence, I think.
It really does. I'm like, why? Like literally before this, I was like, I just have to accept my hair is not gonna do the things. And I was like, you know what? We're just gonna push through it.
Your hair looks great. Your hair looks great. I have
Oh,
like my dead tree hair starting in the top. That's what I call it.
your dead tree hair. Actually, I love that because you know our new skating queen, sorry words, and how she has like the patterns on her hair, and she
Yeah,
said she did it to like grow out like a tree.
so cute. Stop. That's
Oh,
so wholesome.
that's
That's so wholesome. I don't know.
so cool.
I'm like, should I just let my hair go brown? No, I can't. I don't like
Like
brown.
I know I'm like, you're a Florida girl, so I'm like, that's all I was doing in Florida was like blonde. So I'm like, we like to be blonde like the sun, you know?
We do. And like I'm a natural platinum as a baby, but my hair will try and grow dark. It will try, and I don't want it
No, and I can tell that your hair is like really light naturally.
to.
So,
And that's why she's Mallory
oh
bestie, guys. If you
my
if you haven't figured it out yet. Some guy was like
God.
trying to figure out if I dyed my hair, and I was like, I don't know what you try to what you're trying to think you're gonna be, but you're not gonna be my husband, bro. 'Cause
No, mind your business.
leave my hair alone. Like, why are you
Right,
dictating my hair? And then they were
right,
like, you have dark eyebrows. I'm like, why do you care about my face? Leave me alone.
right. And that's so common for your eyebrows to be darker than your hair. What do you mean?
Like, what do you mean? Leave me alone. If a man judges your hair, he can go, guys. Um,
Right.
Okay. I don't know. I need to tell you the story about how I accidentally dyed my hair red. Literally Christmas of 2024. I don't know if I've told you this. I feel like you're gonna
No.
laugh. I wanted to do like the cute little like strands, like, oh, it's Christmas, little Christmas fairy. Well, since my hair is so light, I rinsed it out this way and like half of it was red and I cried and everyone was like, it looks so good. And I was like, no. I was like, no, I can't.
On it. No, literally, like anytime I'm doing like blonde on red at work, like later you'll have to go look at my golden hour TikTok because I have a really funny post about this. But like it is so hard for it to not bleed into each other because the blonde is really light, the red's really pigmented. So how would you have known?
I know. I was like an 18-year-old trying to do my own hair. I was like, I want to be so cute for Christmas. Because
I'm just
like in
oh,
November, I went to get it done like earlier that year for my birthday. And like she did it perfectly. She did like little pink. And I was like, oh, I should do that
oh.
for Christmas. Oh no. Mm-mm. And then I had to go to the salon and like she made it pink because I hated it. Everyone was like, it looks so good. I'm like, you guys have to say that. You have to say
You guys ops. Ugh.
literally, literally. I was like, I look like strawberry shortcake in a bad way.
But I bet it was cute though.
I'm gonna send you pictures now. Okay, so be honest, how many people have sat in your chair during a breakup and said, I need a drastic haircut immediately?
Ooh, I feel like a lot.
And then do you plug your book? Do
What'd you say?
you plug your book too when you're giving advice?
Oh, honestly, like I do have it in my salon, so like I just kind of let people gravitate towards it naturally if they feel called towards it, you know? Um, but it would be very healing, I feel like, for some of the things that I write about in there. So,
Exactly. I don't know. What's your best advice that you've ever given while chopping hair?
ooh, I get really deep while I'm doing care. It is like I don't really know small talk. So unless you book a silent appointment, we're probably going to get into it. Um, so I don't even know if I can give like a really specific example because we're always going deep,
Literally,
truly.
like talking to like young girls about their mom being mean, and then probably like some girl like leave that weird man, and then like I feel like it's just like always this whole, and like
Yeah,
literally have a like a poem in your book for like each issue. That's what I love so much. Like you can just like
thank
pull it out,
you.
and be like, so go read this one.
Yes, like go to page 25.
That's my advice for the day. Have a good one. Wash your hair twice. You know what I mean? Use the purple shampoo. Okay, bye. At this point,
Yeah.
like I feel like hairstylists are literally therapists. Like, come on.
Yes, I do like I love the fact that like a lot of people think of hairstylists as like spiritual healers. I feel like that's definitely giving myself a little bit too much credit, but I do feel like we are one of the very few careers that actually like are allowed to touch people physically. So I feel like it goes really personal because of that, and you have to feel like really safe to be in someone's like hair chair, you know? So,
You really do. Okay, well, not ask you, but I want to bring this up. Me existing is not your permission. You say that in your
mhm.
book. What does that mean?
Me existing is not your permission. Basically, just like as women, it's basically like we just have to like be quiet and accept things for what they are. And we're often like over sexualized. And, I know our whole life has just been about, like being clean and tidy for men, not dressing too revealing, like, and so on and so on.
Which is so
Um,
disgusting.
right, it
Like
really is.
like if you want to just like if a man tries to sexualize me, so it's so funny. Some guy commented something shitty yesterday about like my body, and I was like, before you do that to another girl, make sure you say Happy International Women's Day.
Oh my God, yes, it's like the audacity.
I'm like, what do you, why are you gonna like sit here telling me like I'm too skinny or whatever? And then like literally, if you're gonna go do this to someone else, make sure you tell them Happy International Women's Day before you do that. But it's like if you're
Really,
gonna sexualize me, you can go because that's showing me where your head is at. And I'm an emotional safe person before anything. And if you're gonna make me feel uncomfortable, I don't want you around. Absolutely not. You know what? Like, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. The writer
I
in me
know.
wants to be
I
seen
like
emotionally first.
exactly. And I literally got catcalled like a week ago, and I was like, this is still happening.
Like, my husband's gonna beat you up.
I was like, I can't even walk down the road. Like, and also, when has that ever worked for you? I don't know.
No, literally. Like these men really try these weird things thinking it's gonna get them a girlfriend, and now, buddy, it's gonna get you blocked.
Literally,
You
absolutely
blocked,
not.
reported.
Yeah.
So,
ab-
anyways, I hate when men try and do that, but I don't know. Like, as a girl who's been traumatized by guys, I will still say there are good men out there. And like just listening to your TikTok about like how you and your husband like met and like your love story, I was like, you know what? She found this, I will find it too. Whether it's someone,
Yeah,
in my past already coming back or whatever. Like, I know love exists because I put good love out there.
absolutely. And I think I commented back to you like, I was like 22 when my husband and I got together, and you're not that far from that.
Exactly. Watch it happen. Who knows? You never
It's
know.
gonna happen.
It is. It is gonna happen. Like it's gonna happen, and it will be cool because I'll still have my books and my podcast and all of that. And that's what I always remind myself. Like someone needs to meet me instead of I need to meet someone. Because like I have these big goals and this big personality, and if someone can't accept me for that, they're not my person. But you know what? If
Ex-
someone leaves, I still have my books and podcasts. You know what I mean? Like it's a win-win.
Absolutely.
I don't know. We love when you realize your worth a little bit. It's nice to realize that. I don't know.
Very
But for any men listening, please don't catcall a woman. That is going to get you
nice.
blocked. That is going to get you reported. That is not going to end well for you
Literally never.
ever. Like, why are we, how would they feel if we did that to them? You know what I mean?
Hey, I would love to know.
Like, we should just bark at men. How would that make them feel?
I actually would love to do that.
I want to as well. I want to like throw eggs at people's house that I don't like. But then I'm like, I also like can't do that with what I'm building. Like,
Like in my head, I just egged your house and tea.
exactly. And toilet papered it and all that, but like I just
You
couldn't.
know,
Where it's like I can't repost, but I was here. That's literally the same concept for
yes, like just know I did repost this mentally.
exactly. I did repost, but I can't repost because the ops will see and they'll know it's about them, and I don't want them to think I'm thinking about
Exactly.
that.
One time at work, one of my favorite clients, I had no idea she was about to do this, but she answered her phone and literally just started barking
What? Why?
because it was a like a spam caller. What? And it was the best thing ever. So
Your,
now she
your
just like
dog's like,
randomly does that to me.
it's so funny. Your dog
I
just
was like,
sitting there like barking.
right. He's like, wait, like this?
Right? He's like, I'll show you some barking. No, 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 please don't, little one. Little one, we don't want that. I'm so dead. Do you want to tell everyone your dog's name?
Yes, this is Draper that I have here, and my other dog is Dax. He's somewhere around
Your
here.
co-host today, actually.
What'd you say?
He's our co-host.
He is truly.
He's just sitting there like, what's going on? But he knows.
Dylan, he's
He knows in his head what's going on. He doesn't.
exactly.
Exactly. Okay. For people who might not know how Saturn Return works, when does it end?
So it usually lasts for up to 3 years. Yes.
That's
So it's a
transformative.
long ride.
Did you realize like when you started and when it ended that you were kind of a different person? Or are you like, you feel like you're still the same, but you healed a little bit from it?
I feel like it's kind of hard to notice when you're like actively going through it because it's like so much change at one time. It's kind of like looking in the mirror every day and not noticing those like small changes in your features. But afterwards, I definitely feel like you can acknowledge how much you've changed.
Is it a chaotic thing? I feel like it sounds chaotic.
Yeah, I think it can be chaotic. It's kind of like all of the best things in life and the worst things can kind of happen at one time. Like, for one, I stopped drinking alcohol, so that was like a huge thing for me. So I've not drank in like 2 or 3 years, and I went through a ton of friendship breakups, and some that were like just started really fast and like ended really fast and violent as well. Um, so it's kind of like through those things you can really like grow and acknowledge all of the change that happened.
I love that. I really do. Because I feel like when you're going through something like that, it feels like the end of the world. It's like, wow, this person left my life. Like, oh my God, what am I gonna do now? And then you realize like it's just making space for another more aligned person to come in, even if it sucks. And the fact that you can write about it is really beautiful. I just love people that process through writing because then they can wrap it up and give it to someone else as a book or as a poem or whatever. And then it's like, I healed, here's your little journey now with that.
Absolutely. And I feel like some of this stuff is a little bit hard to talk about, or we might feel like shame around it, especially with like friendship breakups, because I feel like when you go through it, you are really, if you're like a self-aware person, you're probably really like processing by like looking at what part you might have played in it. Sometimes it's not even about you though, so it might just feel like really vulnerable to like open up and talk about, or like again, like it might be a source of shame, even though it's really just something that happened like probably to you,
Right.
and it's just something that you need to process.
It really is, and like not shame yourself away from like not grieving it because I feel like any form of relationship, no matter the logistics of it, you have to grieve. If it ends, you have to grieve because that person
Yeah,
was in your life in whatever capacity, and they shaped your identity in a way. And I think a lot of times we don't talk about it, but we can lose ourselves if a relationship ends. If you make that entire friendship, relationship connection your personality, and that's why I always tell people like make sure you have things outside of the relationship because
yeah,
if it ends, you're gonna be like, who the hell am I? You know?
really. And sometimes, like, when I stepped away from it, I was like, who was I within this relationship? I was like, I didn't really like recognize myself. And you kind of get wrapped up in it so fast that you just accept it for what it is. And you're like, oh, yeah, this is just what we're doing now. Like, I'm just having fun or whatever it is. And it's like, wow, like a lot of that, not that I'm not taking responsibility for like my part and everything, but like I just realized that that really wasn't the direction I wanted to go in. So it makes sense when things end at some point.
It does. And it's like we're all on different journeys and not everyone's wearing the same kind of shoes to walk with you, and that's all right.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of beautiful. Like, what do you mean like people come at certain times when we need them and sometimes they can't stick around? Like that's actually really wholesome. Wait.
Right, exactly. I'm like, it's a little bit painful, but it's also like not everything needs to be forever. Some things are just for a season. So,
Truly. And like you wouldn't be this version of you without that. And that's so beautiful to think about. I don't know. I love thinking about it like that.
yeah, me
So
too.
it's so wholesome. I don't know. I love being a writer. Like writers are the scariest kind of people for everyone listening because our brains are so weird. I'll look at an apple and I'll be like, when I was a kid, I once had an apple and it healed my
Oh,
soul.
literally.
I know you feel that on your soul.
Absolutely.
It's just our brains like make everything a piece of writing. But anyways,
We're just here to observe
we
and
literally
train.
and we give great advice too. I don't know about you, but I have friends come to me like, "Hey, give me advice on this situation because you're probably gonna have like the perfect thing to say." I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I probably will, but we'll see.
Especially when it's like for other people and not myself. I'm like,
Like,
yeah, absolutely. I can solve this for you.
it's so hard to take your own advice. Like that is so true as a human. Like I literally can't listen to myself, so I'll just like play my own podcast, and I'm like, "Well, you're saying it here, girl."
Like, this is what we're saying, so must be true.
Exactly. Like, what do you mean? Why, why do you think your late 20s can feel like this huge identity shift for people? And what was it really like for you? And what is it still like? I feel like you never really end that journey.
Yes. So, okay, something kind of funny I love to say always is that like your 20s are kind of like an extended teenage period. And then when you hit your 30s, it's kind of like everything you thought your 20s were going to be. Because 20s are still like really learning. You're still so young and you're just kind of like thrown into everything at once. And you're just kind of like a sponge, like absorbing everything around you, like trying to translate like what's supposed to be there, what's not supposed to be there. You're probably figuring out your career journey, or like even I had already been in my career pre-20s, so I was just like constantly trying to grow and like hone in and be better with that. Um, Late 20s, I really didn't start like taking my writing more seriously until then. And that's why I'm always saying, like, if you are going towards your 30s or 40s or whatever, and you haven't made it where you want to be, like, you're going to get there. And the 30s is such a transformational time for that. Like, you are really just beginning everything. And it's hard to see it that way because when you're younger, you think like 30 is really old, and you're like, okay, I
God,
should already be
not.
there by then. But like, usually that's when you're getting it all together. And like, I think the second half of your 20s is really different because your frontal lobe is finally clicking in. You know what I mean? So you're like really firm and solid in your choices. Like, you begin to trust yourself a little bit more, care a little bit less. And again, you might be going through that Saturn return. It might be beginning for you. So,
It might be. It literally might be. But it's like, I don't know, I love having like older friends because I feel like they've lived so much life more than me and they can give me like different perspectives on life. And like, I don't know, I gravitate towards older people because of where I'm at, like emotionally and developmentally and whatever. Like, I just like people who do things intentionally, and that's what happens when you're young. And like, I try to talk to someone my own age and they're like talking about some stupid crap, and I'm like, okay. Nope, go away. Like, where are we going? Why are we doing drugs and smoking and drinking? Like, I don't know. My
right.
whole thing is like if it won't matter in 5 years, I'm not gonna give it 5 minutes. And like a lot of these people that I know, like, yeah, I love younger people. Like I get to be mentors for some of them, like, whatever. But it's like we're just on a different wavelength. So older friends are like my favorite thing. Like I'll come to you for advice about relationships or about life, and you're just like so healing and so wise. And I feel like you see me as like a younger sister because you've been there. Like, you know what I mean? You've been there. And it's cool to know like someone who's been in my shoes just is looking out for me and wants to like give me the best because they know that I have potential and I'm going somewhere and they don't want me to like worry about something stupid that you probably worried about when you were younger.
Right. It always helps just to like have someone else that's been through the same situations. And like anytime I give you advice, I'm always like, I really want you to know, like, take what resonates, and leave the rest, because I also haven't been in your shoes. So, and you are so highly intelligent. I don't want to say for your age because I don't think that really matters. Like, I
She
think
read
that
the
you're
book,
just so,
guys.
ah,
She read the book.
you're
She's like,
so
she's like, I
smart.
know Rylan hates when people say that, so I'm not gonna say that.
No, but it is like it's so annoying, but it's like, okay, what does that even mean? Like, this is where I've made it to in life because of all the lessons I've already had to learn that you shouldn't have had to learn.
Literally, like that's what sucks about going through much. It's like on one hand, you're like so wise and mature and can give experience, and on the other, you have to deal with the trauma of having to go through all that.
Yes,
I
exactly.
know you feel me. I know you feel me on that.
Absolutely. And I'm just like really happy that you are processing everything in real time, except like instead of letting it like fester and then, like, no offense to me, but letting it all burst out later in life. I think it's so powerful to process in the moment too.
It really is. It really is powerful. And like, I just love writing things down because one, it like is a little time capsule and you can look back on it and you know what I mean? Like, it's a little snapshot. Like, even if that person or situation changes, like at one point or time it mattered and you're writing it down saying it mattered. But also, it's cool to read your own advice or read your own perspective and be like, damn, like I really have come so far, or wow, like I went through all this and like look at the person I am today. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what's cool. It's like a journal. It's like a journal
True.
you're publicly sharing. That's what publishing a book feels like, if anyone was wondering.
Yes,
Also,
it
like
really
being naked
does.
in the street.
Yes, literally. One time I was at a book signing and someone picked my book off the table and they were literally just like reading every page and they would just occasionally like look up at me and I was like,
You're like,
"What do you
you're
That
like
is
that meme.
so
Isn't that meme of the guy in the white shirt? Like me?
me." I was like, he was like, "That is so vulnerable." And I was like, "Well, I don't know what you just read, but I don't want to know."
Right, literally. It feels like being naked in the street, and then if someone doesn't read your book or doesn't like it, it's just like you're like you feel so rejected because it's like your heart. It's not like we're writing about stupid crap. It's like our life.
No, literally. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry you don't like my drama. I'll do better next time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I thought I could be a Netflix show, but all right, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Turns out it was just the pilot. Sorry.
Literally, sorry. I love your book. I'll like carry it around with me in my purse or in my backpack. And it's just like it's such a healing guide because when you're having a bad day, like reflecting on a piece of literature is my favorite thing. And like I'll sometimes just be like, okay, what am I gonna like open today randomly? And it will be like the most aligned poem that I need. And it will make my
Oh,
entire day and make me feel better too.
that's amazing. I absolutely like I'm pretty sure your first book is in my car because I'm like, I need this at any time. And then your other one, I'm not gonna lie, I am so scared to start it because I'm like, oh, we're about to go through it. I already know, but I'm so excited. I've read like a few poems there, and I'm like, we're about to tap into this era of heartbreak. I already know.
Yeah, that one's like I'll rip your heart out and then put it back together again, kind of
No,
energy.
literally, I'm so excited. I'm like, I know it's gonna inspire like so much poetry for me too, because I don't know if you feel that way. Like when you read poetry, like you start getting inspired for like certain eras of life and things like that.
My favorite thing. That's my favorite thing about like reading and like learning from people. I think the honestly the purpose of life is just to learn and live and get inspired by people because if you listen to
Yeah,
people, if you really absorb, like you're gonna find the answers to some of your problems. You just have to listen, and that's what we don't want to do as people. We just want to talk, 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 talk. But it's like you have to really listen and read and be able to be like, wow, like she just solved my problem. Now I can go write about what her poem gave me. You know what I mean? It's really cool.
exactly. And I also really love your writing style too. Like I love the way that you format and lay everything out. It's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you. No, I think we're very similar in that way because, again, like I was saying before I recorded, no shade to other authors. I don't know if this is because of how my brain works, but like I've put down so many popular books because the wording and the way it's written is so hard for me to digest. I'm just like I didn't even comprehend anything I just read because of the structure, and I think it really
Right.
does matter.
Absolutely.
Have you found it hard to read other books because of your writing? Like you're like judging the way it's written? Is that just me?
Okay, so I will have to say this. First and foremost, I am not really someone who like hardcore judges writing styles because I guess as a writer, I'm just like, it's all art, it's all subjective, you know
Right.
what I mean? Like if I enjoyed it, amazing. Um, but when I started writing like an actual novel, like prose, I was like judging myself so hard. So then sometimes I would like pick up a cheesy romance book and I'm like, okay, wait, but this is like so cheesy and I'm still eating it up. So in a way, it's kind of like healed me to be like, okay, you're just judging yourself like way too hard. And it's not that the other writing is bad at all. It's just like you kind of have to go there and like be a little cheesy and corny sometimes.
Seriously. What made you decide like your Saturn Return needed to be a book? Like you needed to write a novel? Like when did you have that moment that was like, okay, this needs to be a book?
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it didn't really happen at once. Like maybe the idea kind of like flirted past my mind and I kept sitting with it and I would say it out loud and like I don't know. I'm kind of like a not a serial entrepreneur, but I love having a little hobby. And so I think that people just looked at poetry as another little hobby for me because of that. But poetry is really something that I've always done, and writing, I just didn't really call it that and didn't have the confidence to be like, yeah, I'm a writer. It's just something I've always done. So I think just at some point I started taking it a little more seriously, and I was like, well, just because other people, just kind of roll their eyes at it, doesn't mean that I have to. So I just started like taking it more seriously, kind of like formatting it, getting it all put together. And then I just randomly was like, I'm just going to reach out to my local publishing company and like see what they have to say. And like 2 weeks later, they were like, we would love to meet with you. So it was just kind of serendipitous, I would say.
So
Like,
wholesome. That's so wholesome. I love that. And I think like it's scary, but you really just have to start. Like time goes on either way. And I feel like it's cooler to be like, I'm an author than to be like, yeah, so I wanted to publish a book but didn't.
yeah, exactly. And like, it's really vulnerable to like call yourself a writer and call yourself an author because like um everyone's like, what are your qualifications? Like, I did not go to college. I just started writing. So
You know what?
I would
Sometimes
like,
life experience is your qualification.
exactly. That took a long time.
Period. Well, you're doing amazing. And I feel like probably writing your book taught you a lot about yourself, right?
Absolutely.
And that's so healing. I don't know. That's the most healing thing in the world. Just like writing and learning about yourself along the way is my favorite thing.
Yes, truly.
We're gonna give some advice slash big sister energy, and then we're gonna do a rapid fire to wrap it all up. I feel like that'll be
But
fun. If someone feels completely lost during their Saturn return, what is one thing you want to tell them?
I would like to tell them to just buckle up. Things could get harder before they get easier.
It's scary.
And I know those days that you're feeling lost though, um, just sit with it, like see it through. Like you don't have to figure it all out right then. It kind of like it really pushes you where you need to be, and it's going to happen like regardless of your place in it. Like, so just know that like good is coming even when it feels really bad.
Okay, I like that. That makes me feel better. I just need the seatbelt in.
Yeah, just plug up the seatbelts.
Make coffee.
Yes, make a coffee, extra espresso.
Clearly, it's gonna be a wild ride. When I go through mine, I should like document it, but like I don't know if I will know I'm going through it. Can it happen earlier or no?
I mean, I feel like,
Too baby. I think
so
you're too baby to already gone through mine.
I don't know. I would look, you can look it up, but you just need, I think, like your birth time, birth location kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it can happen as early as 27. So I think mine did start a little bit earlier than just 30. So
Well, I got some time, so I can like mentally
you
prepare.
got, yes. And now that you know that you're going into it, you can kind of give yourself like a soft landing. You're like, ooh, okay, must be the Saturn return.
Yeah, I love the Saturn emoji. I feel like it's gonna be a fun thing to be like, oh, my
Yeah.
Saturn return.
Yeah.
What's a
And
life
you'll have me,
lesson?
so
What'd you say?
you'll have me when you go
Exactly.
through it. So
Exactly. I'll have you, and I'll have your like book still around, so it'll be fine.
yeah,
I'll
exactly.
be fine. I got Mallory. That's all I need. The rest of you guys, no, I'm kidding. But Mallory is like five friends in one person, if
Oh,
anyone was wondering.
that's so sweet.
You're the best. You're literally the best. Okay, what is one advice or life lesson you wish someone told you earlier in your 20s?
Ooh, okay. I am really big into like body positivity and everything. And as someone who survived the first like heroin chic era, as they call it, like food is your friend. Food is your friend. Like the diet culture stuff does not work. Like, please love your body. Don't spend like 27 years like me trying to love your body. Like, start now. Um, and don't look on the internet and magazines or wherever else that's trying to convince you to be smaller or like take up less space. Like,
It's
yeah.
true. It's true because like I often think about it like this, like you are your own person and no one else is like you. And like also when you realize that and the fact that like someone out there is literally in a hospital bed wishing that their body could function and your body, whether you like the way it looks in whatever like stage or phase, is literally functioning and doing its best to get you out of bed, get you breakfast, get you all these things that you need to do. It's pumping your heart. Like it's doing all these amazing things even that don't even like go into what you look like. That is just so amazing. We should be grateful for that. And like
Yes,
maybe you don't like the way you look, but that's okay. Like you're just a person still. Don't look at yourself as a body. Look at yourself as what your friends and the people that love you think about yourself. And then realize like caterpillars are beautiful when they're in the cocoon, when they're in the chrysalis. They're beautiful as caterpillars. They're beautiful as butterflies. Like all stages are beautiful.
yes. And if you're someone who is like, aging past the teenage years and your body has changed, it is supposed to. It's really easy to like look back at our high school photos and be like, I want that body back, but like you were not like grown and matured to the place that you are now, and it's supposed to look different.
Exactly. And like it's just kind of cool to like have this vessel that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life and it cares about you and will act accordingly to how well you take care of yourself. So that's important.
Truly,
You got to take care of your mental and physical health, guys. You have to.
especially mental health. Yes. Oh my goodness.
It's so important. I know you feel me. I know you feel me on that. All right. You ready for this one? It's going to be fun.
Okay.
Makeup, haircut, bangs or no bangs.
Ooh, I'm always a bang pusher. I'm like, if you want bangs, let's go. I'm never gonna say no to bangs.
You might need to do bangs on me. I should have done bangs when I was Sabrina Carpenter for Halloween, but I was so
I
scared because
know.
they're permanent.
You should do like a curtain bang because it's a little more low committal, and if you don't like it, you can just push it to the side. It'd be really cute.
You can do bangs on me now.
Yes.
That's happening. I'm publicly saying it here, so everyone else
Right.
hold this accountable. They're gonna be like DMing me, like, did Mallory do the bangs?
I
No,
flew
I'm
to
not.
Tennessee.
Now I'm cooked. One beauty product every girl should own.
Ooh. Okay, we need to narrow it down. Are we talking about makeup? Are we talking about skincare or hair care?
Give me a three for each category.
Okay. I'll tell you for hair, the thing that's changed my life the most, I did recommend it to you, is the Redken 24/7 serum. Just that girl. We love her.
They
And
so gross without it. I was like, ew,
oh
like
my
I
God,
really want to shave my head and look like Caillou.
it's Caillou is crazy.
You're
That's
like, don't do
amazing.
that.
No, that was the best example I could have ever heard. I definitely loved that. As far as the makeup goes, ooh, I just feel like you need a good lip. But who am I to tell you which one is right for you?
I love the way you do your makeup. Like,
I appreciate that so
like you're
much.
literally glowing. Like, what do you? I'm on the way to steal all your products. Sorry.
Oh,
And your clothes. Your clothes are so cute. Like,
oh, I appreciate you. I'm a serial outfit repeater too. I like thrift everything pretty much.
it's
So
so, that's so real. But a good lip, like, really adds to every outfit and makes you feel confident,
it,
even if you have no makeup on.
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And then,
And
okay, what was the other
it,
one? Okay, skin, hair. Oh, maybe just like a good perfume because I feel like it can really set the mood for the day.
it really can. Really can. Okay. Something about astrology you secretly love.
Well, as a Leo, I feel like it really enables me.
Love that.
Because, like, ooh, like that's an excuse. Like that's exactly why I am the way that I am.
Stop. That's so real. I'm like, oh, I'm a little snappy because I'm a Scorpio. Like, of course I'm gonna give you that
Exactly.
sass.
It's definitely the Gemini moon. Like I don't make the rules.
No,
Like
literally. I'm sorry. Of course I'm gonna blame it on the planets because it's never my fault.
no, literally. If I have like five people cancel at work back to back, I'm like, it must be the moon. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's never traffic.
Never.
Um, okay, this one, oh my God, I love this one so much. Your main character song right now.
Ooh. That's so funny because like the songs I keep playing over and over are just sad, and I'm like,
You're
we
so
can't.
literally the Tortured Poets department. When you commented that, I was like, this song, like this whole album, like just like levitates
No,
me in the worst way. I'm like suddenly like in the Great Depression.
no, literally, I was like painting yesterday, and I was like, now would be a great time to listen to that album from start to finish. And I was like, what kind of mission are we on today?
Suddenly booking therapy the next minute because it's just like bringing.
Yes.
And I love So High School. That's like the happiest song on the
Uh,
album. But like the rest of them make me want to crash out and crash the car.
no, crashed the car. Like I'm still at the restaurant crying.
Literally, plot twist. Taylor, actually pay for my therapy and coffee, please, because this is not.
Please. At least the coffee is the bare minimum, but
I love the
um,
latest album because it just like reflects where she's at emotionally, and it makes me
mhm.
happy that she's there.
Yes, absolutely. Giving the girlies hope after the torture poets department. But real real talk, if I really needed just some like instant like confidence boost, anything, Meg the Stallion, of course. I mean,
Baddie, absolute baddie.
daddy.
Like her confidence. I wish I had that.
Yes. Girl, you should.
You're gonna come to Florida and like get me out of bed and like start screaming at me in a
No,
lovingly way. A lovingly
we're
way.
going to the
You're
beach.
gonna be like, we're going to the beach, Rylan. Get up. Don't be sad. What are you talking about? I'm gonna yell at you. You're 19. You've done all this cool stuff. Like,
Literally, you've already made it. Like you can retire now. Like
I need that. I need that.
the
So,
world would be too powerful. Like no, the world literally like couldn't handle it. Like we need you.
okay, fine. You're right. I don't know. I always say, like, if I had high confidence, the world would blow up because, like, I'd be doing all this girl boss stuff. Like, I'm still doing it, but, like, I feel like I tend to, like, fine, I'm not going to post that quote today because it's going to, like, whatever.
Oh, I
I don't want to. And then, like, suddenly I'm like, yeah, that would have, like, destroyed the internet. It went viral in my head if you guys cared.
exactly. That's all that matters.
Literally. Okay, my last question is, what does taking care of your body look like for you lately?
Ooh, honestly, I started like weightlifting
Hell,
and just eating more because I really like neglected that with ADHD and all the things and just being busy. Like I really put my like nutrition on the back burner. And especially during winter, it got really hard and I just like snapped out. Honestly, started therapy. That's also something else. And I was like, okay, like no one is gonna come save me. I have to start eating, just eating, period. Like, just eating more throughout the day and like making sure you get your protein in, which you have to do if you want to weight lift. And then I've also been doing the sauna like 4 times a week, which is really great for your like mental health. So,
I love the sauna. And I just love everything you just said because, first of all, like, there's so much shame around therapy and, like, no one talks about it. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy and getting help. I think everyone should have a therapist, but the world would be too healed and too good if we all did.
yeah.
Literally, first of all, trigger warning. But it's like, I don't know, that's one, but I love everything you said because like trying something new is always fun. And then you realize, like, wow, that's really cool and it's good for my mental and physical health. And nutrition is so important. A lot of people don't realize that. Like, for you to be able to do what you do, you have to eat, you have to take care of yourself because you go into every single thing that you do. Your writing, your hair salon, like your clients need you, but to show up, you got to show up for yourself first.
Exactly. And I really hate to tell y'all, it does work. And I hate how much it works. Like, but
Does
like
work.
the the thing is, if a gym is not accessible to you, just even going on a 30-minute walk, you can split it up like by 5 minutes during the entire day is going to do so much for your mental health. And you have to think about how to make it easy and accessible for you to do and not be overwhelmed by it.
It's so true. It's so true. And
It
like
doesn't it's hard.
it also will make your hair look good, right? Like I believe in that because when I had my eating disorder, my hair was so thin, it was falling out, it was gross. And now that like I'm eating properly, like my hair is so full and like it's
Yes.
still on the thin side, but it's like it's healthy.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, it really does affect your hair just because everything goes through your hair that you do. So it was just, really like lacking all the nutrients that it needed and everything. But like We are so back.
We're back.
We're so
Also,
back.
everyone is gonna probably be like, bring her back on to talk about hair. So get ready for that. We'll have to schedule that out.
I'm down anytime.
Well, I know. I love you. Like, just be my co-host at this point. Like, we'll just be yapping it up. People are gonna be like, what the hell are they even talking about? But that's not the point.
We're having a good time.
Exactly. Don't shit on my sunshine.
Exactly.
But like maybe before summer, like I feel like that'd be a fun episode, like how to get your hair prepped for summer. Like we could talk about like some of the trends and some of the what not to do. I feel like you've seen it all as a hairstylist.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm scared. I feel like people have like done some crazy stuff to their hair that you've seen, and you can't unsee that either.
Right. I actually love this is gonna be such a hot take. You heard it here first. You heard it here first on Ryland's podcast. But I love DIY hair. I'm like, you should have full autonomy to your hair and like you shouldn't be judged when you do decide to invest in your hair at the salon. You should feel safe and not feel like you're just being like, pooped on by your hairstylist. You should feel loved and safe and encouraged. So,
Thank you for saying that. I feel like a lot of girlies get hate for dyeing their hair or whatever. It's like it's fun.
which is great.
And if you effed it up, then you go to Mallory and she fixes it.
Exactly, like we got this, no
Like,
biggie.
like
And
don't.
also, I've seen like hairstylists do crazier jobs at times, and not hating on any hairstylist. Like, there's so many different scenarios, but like, like hairstylists can mess up too. Like, we're not perfect, we're human. So, like, I'm definitely not going to judge you for like cutting your bangs wrong or something, which honestly, most of my clients do a great job when they cut their own bangs. So, no
No,
complaint.
exactly. No complaints. We're all learning from each other. Mallory, I love you. Where can we follow you on Instagram? Where can we buy Her Saturn Returns? Share us all the things. I obviously know because I'm cool like that, but share with the audience so they can be obsessed with you. But I'll share her, but like she's my friend, guys. I had her first.
Right. Sorry, I'm hers, guys.
Sorry.
I absolutely love and adore you as well. You can find me on Instagram at Mallory Huff. Oh my gosh. It's the way I don't know my own usernames. You're gonna have to link these below.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
Mallory. What is it? Let's see. Mallory.
For hair, it's Mallory Huff _ Chattanooga hair. For writing, it is Mallory Huffstetler.author.
You got
Same on TikTok for both of those, I believe. One is golden hour chat maybe for the TikTok for hair. Um, help me out, sister, when you plug these in the comments.
got you. I got you. Also, what the heck? Oh, wait, you can't even see it because my background's blurred, but this dress is like so cute. I'm coming to steal this.
Thank you. Actually, totally let me know if you ever need to borrow it. I think I got it from Molly Green like forever ago,
I
but
love it. What the heck? And like the phone, like, do you have one of those old phones?
so this was actually a photo shoot that my friend Wesley wanted to do. It was like a 90s hotel themed, I want to
Cute.
say, photo shoot. And that was actually in the room that we booked for the photo shoot.
Stop. I'm so like, I love how I commented sold. Of course I did. When do we follow each other? I need to figure this out. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. This is important to say on the air. Like, it's only been a few months, I think. I'm pretty sure it has. And like that's so badass of us too. Hold on.
So crazy to think about.
How do I do that? Okay, shared activity. September.
Oh, that's crazy.
I love Mallory. You guys don't get it. Like, you don't get it. Okay, let's take a cute picture before we end this. Because the girlies gotta know what we did. I gotta put your book in the picture because it's like my emotional support.
I'm really sad I don't have yours right here because that would be so cute.
Let me unblur my background. What the heck? Okay, here we go. And then we'll do a heart hands because I think that's so cute.
Wait, am I on the right side? Wait, is it this side?
Yep.
Okay.
So cute, Mallory. I've loved chatting. This is like so wholesome. We need to do like weekly calls now.
No, for real, that would be amazing. We
Exactly.
need to do little writer dates.
I
That would be so
know.
cute.
Stop. So cute. I'm gonna cry. And I'm gonna go read your book again and try not to highlight it because it's so beautiful. I don't want to touch it.
I'm like, I need to just send you an extra copy so you can just highlight it out
I'm
like
just like I'm highlight because like I just love this. Like, and my friend, she loves to like look through it, and like she got her own copy because of it.
oh, that's
She's just like,
so sweet.
what is this cute thing? Like, I love the cover. I'm like, look through it, girl. And she's like, okay, I relate to this one and this one and this one. I'm like, okay, here's the link. You can buy it if you want. And then she got one. So,
Oh, that is thank you so much.
of course, I'm your biggest hype girl. I'm your biggest, littlest hype girl over here.
No, literally same though. I'm like, sorry, I stalked all of your photos, TikToks, Instagrams. I'm gonna be
No,
there.
that's what I love about you. I'm gonna go write you a review on your book. So, no. And when your novel comes out, best believe I'm the first to buy it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna turn post notifications on or whatever it's called.
Oh my gosh, so ready.
All right. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. This was so fun and literally started my week off amazing.
Same, it's been so healing.
Literally has. Do you have like work today or anything or no?
I actually, after this, just have to go meet one of my clients' fur children because I'm gonna watch them while she's out of town. So I'm
Oh,
excited to meet
that's
them.
so cute. Stop. Well, I'll be fun. And again, I love you and I'll be texting you. I know I texted you
Yes,
yesterday, so you can go reply to that later and we'll have our little I love our little debriefs. Like we just send each other
I
paragraphs.
love it
It's so
so much.
writing of us. Like we're so authors.
Yes, I love it so much. I'm like, no one else understands my like 5-page long messages but you. So
Exactly. It's fine. Like that's why we work. Like I'm sending you one back, then you're sending me back. Like it's our love language. It's fine.
I love it.
Love you so much. Have a great rest of your day. You're the best.
You too. You're the best.
Mwah. Bye. And tell your little dog bye. Where is
I
he?
will.
Did
I
he talk
will.
to you?
He's sleeping. But
He's-
here he is. He said bye.
I love bothering my dogs. I'm like, you're gonna love
Yeah.
me today, even if you're asleep.
Right. Like you're gonna join the fun. Sorry. He's like, okay, gotta go back to sleep now.
Bye.
Bye.